My partner just disclosed he has an STD, plus all updates. Hey everyone on this subreddit. I lurked a little bit and this may sound super corny, but I just want to say you guys are all amazing and I think it's so beautiful that there is this community of support. I posted this in our relationships first as I wasn't aware of this subreddit until now, but hoping to get some insight and perhaps some advice from you all. We're very happy and have been dating for a few months now and have not had sex. I usually wait a few months just because that's my personal preference. And this week, he disclosed that he has herpes. He does take antiviral medication daily. Never had to have this talk with anyone before. I'd love to know if any of you guys have ever been in this situation and how you handled it. I know I definitely want to be with this person long-term but have avoided STDs and STIs all my life. I get tested regularly and have had very few sexual partners. It does not change the way I feel about my partner, but it does kind of feel like this is me shooting myself in the foot. To be clear, this is not something I want to break up over. However, I do want to know if I am just setting myself up to inevitably get it eventually, because I've learned that even with precautions, using condoms, avoiding sex during outbreaks, transmission is still very possible. Does anyone have any personal experience with this? Has anyone had a partner who has it, but never got it themselves even after regular sex? I will be doing a lot of reading up on this myself and meeting with a doctor, but any insight or resources would be greatly appreciated. Update 6 years later. Hi everyone, thought I'd pop in here to give a happy update since my last post 6 years ago. I don't even have access to my original account anymore because that's when Reddit didn't require you to enter an email to sign up. Since my original post, I decided to give it a shot, after much internal debate and struggle, if we're honest. Eventually, he proposed and we have since purchased our first home together, gotten married, traveled the world, and have built a beautiful life together. I am so happy that I decided to continue with our relationship. My SO has been the most amazing person, and we both continue to be excited about everything we have yet to accomplish together. We continued to take precautions with him, taking his antivirals daily, using condoms, and going to pee and rinsing off our genital areas in the shower immediately after each time we have sex. We are still discordant. One person positive, one is negative. As of my last test a few months ago, I am still testing negative and feeling fine. I don't know exactly why I am sharing this update, but I'll always remember how kind and supportive people were when I initially posted here when I was asking for some insight. I guess at the time of learning, I found myself in shock and was really anxious about how to proceed. I wanted to hear from real-life couples that had perhaps experienced something similar and come out of it strong and in love. I actually spent about 30 minutes looking for that original post that I made. Finding it and rereading it made me feel a bit emotional and nostalgic about the hope and uncertainty I had back then, knowing that we made it through and have become life partners. So, I guess I'm sharing this to let you know that if you are going through something similar, there is hope. And for anyone that may be going through the dilemma, it's a very personal choice, but all I can say is, don't let this define a person you love. Best of luck to you all wherever you are. You are a strong, resilient human that deserves to be loved. TLDR, 6 years ago, partner disclosed HSV2 and I was undecided on whether or not I wanted to proceed after being STD-free all my life. We chose to continue and have since lived happily ever after together. What do you guys think? Let's discuss in the comments. Follow and like for more stories.